I'm going to show you something with $1 that's really cool. I promise. Welcome back to the Hat and Hare Academy, everyone. My name's Jonathan, and today I'm going to show you something with a $1 bill that you're going to really enjoy. So, can I borrow a $1 bill? Oh, thank you very much. Right here. Perfect. Now, everyone's got bad habits. Some people chew their nails. Some people smoke. My bad habit is I eat the faces right out of the $1 bills. I know, it's weird, and I have no idea where I picked it up or why I even started doing it, but I do. I take and I eat the faces right out of the $1 bills. I know, it's kind of disgusting. But it does taste like mint. Whew. Now the problem is, once I eat the face out of the $1 bill, I can no longer spend this $1 because no one's going to take a $1 bill where the face is missing. So I had to come up with a way to hide the hole. So I figured if I just fold up the $1 like that, now I can pass that off to someone and they would have no idea that George Washington's face is missing. Unless, of course, they turned the bill over and they would see that there is indeed a hole right there. So that's why I fold up both sides. Covering that hole, I can now show that both sides, that I'm hiding George Washington's face. Unless, of course, that person opens up the $1 bill to reveal that there is indeed a hole right there. Now, I want to spend this $1, but I can't because it's missing a face. So, what if I use a little bit of magic? George Washington's face jumps right back. And that, my friends, is dining on dollars. Now, this is a fun, easy, quick magic trick that I used to do in restaurants. I learned it at an IBM club meeting many years ago, and I know some other famous magicians have taught it in some of their lectures. I learned it from a local guy. It's called dining on dollars, and what you need is you need a $1 bill. You can borrow the $1 bill because there's no setup to the $1 bill. I always, when I worked in restaurants, kept a second $1 in my pants pocket, right here. And I'll show you why in just a little bit. So what you do is you ask for the loan of a $1 bill, and you say, can I borrow a $1 bill? Excellent. And then you start talking about the bad habits. I talk about biting nails, smoking, and my bad habit is eating the faces out of the $1 bills. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that $1 bill, you're going to show it very openly front and back, and then you're going to fold it in half so that George Washington is on the outside. As you crease it, you talk about how your bad habit is eating the faces out of the $1 bill. And what you do, and I'll get up close here, is you really do tear right there down to about where the picture frame that George Washington is in stops. And then you go to the other side and you do the same exact thing. So now you have two tears right there, okay? Now this is where the magic comes in because you're going to pretend to tear the face out. But instead of tearing the face out, you're actually going to, with your thumb, fold George Washington, his face, over like that and kind of hold it with your thumb. And you're going to pretend to tear it. So you're going to do this kind of motion, okay? As you come away, you don't have anything here, but as you come away, you pop it in your mouth, okay? And then you can tell the joke, it's not bad, it tastes like mint, because, you know, currency is minted. Now you have the opportunity to show, you can quickly flash like this, because you're holding on to George Washington's face. You can quickly flash, you don't want to linger and let them see George Washington's face, but you can quickly flash both sides, showing that there's a hole there. And now you go into how you want to spend this $1 and how you plan on hiding the hole, okay? You fold up from the back to the center of the bill like that, and that hides George Washington's face inside that fold. So now you can show this side and say, you can pass it off this way, unless of course they turn the bill over, showing that there's a hole right there. And you can, that's part of the pattern, say, unless they turn it over, showing part of the hole, okay? And then I say, That's when I discovered if I fold up this end, now I can show both sides of the bill without a hole. Unless, of course, they open it up and you just peel back, covering George Washington's face right there, and then you peel back that, and then you very exaggeratedly show that there's a hole still in the dollar bill. But you want to spend this dollar, and you can only do that by magic. So as you say that, you take this part, this edge of the bill, and this edge of the bill in your hands by your fingers, and you can open up like this and show it very openly. And as you blow, you just open up the bill. And as you open up the bill, George Washington's face goes back to where it's supposed to be. And if you snap it, it looks really good. You can't hand this out immediately because there are indeed 2 holes in the bill. That's why I have this bill here, because I would always say, who gave me this dollar? Oh, you did, sir. Thank you very much. And I'd put it in my pocket, and as I came back out, I'd say, I'm just joking. Here you are, sir. And I would switch the bill that I just tore for a bill that has no tears in it. They would take it, they would look at it, examine it, and see that there was no tears in the bill, and think that this was the bill that they gave me at the beginning. So there you have it, dining on dollars. A very, very easy trick. I'll show it to you again. It looks like this. Dollar bill. Now, we all have bad habits. Some of us have bad habits like biting our nails. Other people, they smoke. My bad habit is I eat the faces out of dollar bills. I know, it's weird. I don't know where I picked it up or why I even do it, but I can tell you this, a lot of people think it's disgusting. But I can tell you, it tastes like mint. The problem is I can't spend $1 that has a hole in the middle, especially if the president's face is missing. So I had to come up with a way to hide the hole. So I just fold up the bill like that. Now I can hand it off and I can purchase whatever I want. Unless, of course, that person turns the bill over, showing that there's a hole right there. So more often than not, what I do is I fold up both sides so I can show both sides of the bill without a hole. Unless, of course, the person taking the money opens up both sides, exposing the fact that there's a giant hole in my dollar bill. Now, I want to spend this dollar, but I can't because there's a hole right there. So the only way I can think of doing it is through magic. Just like that. And now I can spend that dollar. Well, that's all the time I have this week. Thanks for joining me here at the Hat and Hare Academy. If you liked this video, be sure to leave a comment in the section below and give a thumbs up. Also, if you know someone that would like to learn magic along with us, send them a link to this video so that they can learn as well. And if you're on social media like Instagram, be sure to follow me at Hat and Hare or on Twitter at Hare Academy. Until next week, thanks for joining me here at the Hat and Hare Academy.